Now, let's move on to the types of experimental design. First, we have the single group design, wherein it involves a single treatment with two or more levels. Isang example nga dito under the field of education is yung pagdetermine kung gaano ka-effective yung pagtuturo ng English sa single group of students, which is yung subject na nasa table. Using three methods, usual na ginagamit na statistical tools is F-test and ANOVA sa pagdedetermine ng significant difference. So in this study, pagka mayroong significant difference, nagkakaiba yung nakuha ng students na ginagamitan ng three methods of teaching English. Pag wala naman significant difference, meaning yung mga nakuha nila doon ay magkakaparehas lamang. Next naman ay yung tinatawag na two-group design. Dito naman, meron dalawang comparable groups. Meaning, yung researcher ay hinati yung subject niya sa dalawang group at i-compare ang results. Yun yung experimental and control groups, or pwede din naman na parang experimental groups. So ano nga ba yung experimental at control groups? An experimental group is a test sample or the group that receives an experimental procedure. This group is exposed to changes in the independent variable being tested. Ang control group naman is a group separated from the rest of the experiment such that the independent variable being tested cannot influence the results. This isolates the independent variables' effects on the experiment and can help rule out the alternative explanations of the experimental results. Like for example, if you want to explore the effect of salt on plant growth, the control group would be a set of plants not exposed to salt, while the experimental group would receive the salt treatment. Another example naman kung saan ipagko-compare ang parehas experimental group, wherein a researcher wishes to conduct a study on the acceptability of milk, fish, offal, and goatfish, offal, into luncheon meat. Yung offal na tinatawag ay yung entrails and internal organs of an animal used as food. So, ang comparable group dito ay yung milk fish bone meal as offal of boneless milk fish and yung bone meal of goatfish as offal of goatfish tapa. Parehas sila experimental group dahil wala pang nakakapag-utilize ng study about offal of milkfish and goatfish as luncheon meat. So, ginamitan ito ng organoleptic test ng mga trained panelists para ma-evaluate yung acceptability ng study using the 9-point hedonic scale. Weighted arithmetic mean and t-test ang ginamit to analyze and interpret the data. Yung nandito example na data sa right table ay ginawa-gawa lamang. Halimbawa lang. So if the acceptability mean value is equal to or higher than 7.5, this means the milkfish and goatfish luncheon meat are very much acceptable. Yun lang po. Thank you.